The last time the Weslaco Panthers played in the third round of the playoff was 2007. It was a sold-out crowd of 10,000 people packing into Bobby Lackey Stadium to watch the Panthers play San Antonio Madison. Meshach Rivas had rushed for more than 3,000 yards for the season, and people wanted to see if he could play against the big boys from San Antonio. On a windy afternoon game, it was the Panthers striking first with a pass to Rivas.
Got a man wide open down there. That's Rivas at the 30, 20. They're going to be a foot race. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Weslaco.
59 yards for the score.
Meshach Rivas.
It was a fake screen to the left, and Meshach streaks by the safety to get open and put 7 on the board.
Just throw it out there, Dylan, and he did. And Meshach Rivas just
the Panthers crowd already loud, now into the game even more, and Madison was stunned early. When the Mavericks finally get their hands on the ball, they give it to Andrew Green. The Mavericks lost their first and second team running backs to injury. So Green came over from the defensive side to start at running back. And it didn't take long for him to find the end zone. Green later that year would sign with Nebraska, where he was a star defensive back. Madison went on to score on their next 3 possessions to go up 28-7 and take complete control of the game.
You got to keep fighting if you're the Panthers, down 28-7.
But the Panthers didn't give up. They made a stop and forced the Mavericks to punt late in the second quarter. That's when Weslaco put together a nice drive.
Out here, that's Rivas at the 35, cuts it, and still going about the 50, still breaking tackles now at the foot race. To throw. He's got a man wide open out there. Catch! Oh, what a tremendous catch by Nieto to get that
first down. It was the passing game, and hard-nosed running by Rivas to push the ball into Mavericks territory.
Rivas trying to get wide, 20.
Drive in with a Rivas touchdown. And the Panthers cut the lead down 28-14 to keep the game interesting at the half. And more important, give the Panthers confidence going up against a talented squad from San Antonio.
Carlos, with 57 seconds to go, are back on the board, and they're back in the ball game.
This drive started at the 29-yard line. An 11-play drive, and the Weslaco Panthers right back into this football game.
Third quarter, and the Mavericks get the ball first. But they can't move the football and have to punt. Rivas on the return.
Rivas is going to take it at about the 38-yard line. To the 40, cutting wide, 50, still cutting wide, trying to cut back, cuts against the grain, still going, 44-yard line. He's showing the shifty moves.
The nice run, and the Panthers are in business. It's now heavy doses of Rivas.
45, 40, there he goes. 35, he fakes. No, Rivas has got it. 25, 20, inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Into the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Rene Thomas, and the Panthers score again.
And the Panthers are down by a touchdown, 21-28 in the third quarter. Mavericks next possession, and they score.
9-yard line, breaks a tackle, still going to the outside, and there's a flag down, and down the sideline.
But a flag is called, the touchdown is brought back. The Panthers defense after that holds and forces a punt.
Drops the football, and that's going to make it 4th down into the wind.
Defense needed a couple of stops. They've got 4 so far. The Mavericks haven't scored since early in that second quarter.
Yeah, Panthers second play of the drive.
No, they fake. Dylan DeLeone's got a receiver out there. Rojas, 30, 20, 10. The freshman scored the touchdown. Weslaco time. John Rojas. Oh my, the freshman. And we're tied at Bobby Lackey Stadium. 3:51 to go. We still got time in the third quarter. The Panthers have come back from a 28-7 deficit.
The Panthers wouldn't stop there.
Room to go. This time they're going to have to get him. And fumble. Let's see who's got it. The Panthers have got it. The Panthers have got it. At the 37-yard line, that is Alvarez, number 34, coming away with the football.
After the fumble, Rivas takes it
Rivas
inside the 5.
Again. Cuts back at the 20, the 15, the 10, still making moves. Out of bounds he goes.
You know, you hear a lot about Meshach Rivas and all the yards that he has gotten this year 3,086 yards, but he's done it against Valley teams. Well, this afternoon he's doing it against a very good San Antonio defense and the 6th-ranked team in the state.
Yep. In motion. Hand off to Foya. Touchdown! The Panthers are ahead. Alex Tafoya into the end zone from 2, and Weslaco ahead. Arriaga's kick right through the middle again. And this quarter, Carlos, they have put 21 points on the board in this quarter alone. And
The Mavericks come right back. Brian Ehrlich, the quarterback, keeps it, and he's gone to tie the game. We enter the 4th tied at 35.
Just like we had against Edinburgh North, like we had
The Mavericks score on a long 45-yard field goal to take the lead, 38-35.
And the Mavericks have come back from a 7-point deficit. They lead 38-35.
Green, another touchdown, makes it 45-38. It was 52-35 when Rivas makes a couple of big plays because the Panthers just wouldn't
Let's
quit.
see if he breaks it up the middle. There he goes to the outside. 35, 40, still going and following his blocking. 50, down the sideline, out of bounds, and that is Meshach Rivas in a nutshell. Dylan DeLeon going, still rolling, still rolling. He's got Rivas open at the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown Weslaco! 3:01 to go. Don't go away. Rivas.
Weslaco able to cut it down to 10.
But he got in there somehow.
But the
or
Mavericks
another
add
with
another
3:01
score
down.
late to
Panthers
seal
still
the
stay
game
alive in this
and the
game.
win,
San Antonio
59-42. But the Panthers played an outstanding game. For the better part of the 3rd quarter, it looked like they were going to pull off the upset. It was one of the most thrilling games Bobby Lackey Stadium has ever witnessed.
Mavericks came out here and they scored their first 4 possessions, and they went up there 28-7. They made the stop, and then the Panthers came out there. They made their stop. They forced a turnover. They got Weslaco right back in this football game. And at one point, the Panthers, they led this football game.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
And that was probably sending shockwaves throughout the entire state of Texas to see a Valley team beating a San Antonio team.